So there have been a lot of leaks coming out of the MCU recently. The long-awaited Avengers Doomsday trailer leaked on Monday, a trailer that wasn't supposed to come out until later this week, and maybe three more trailers in the coming weeks, rumored to be. And then the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer was leaked yesterday. And while these leaks have been taken down by now, all of these leaks have me thinking of the moment that I was in the Avengers Endgame theater watching that movie for the first time. I'm sure the experience was similar to many fans, but I was there in a theater filled with people, filled with fans. I was sitting next to my dad, who's a huge Marvel fan, and the rest of my family. And the moment specifically that I'm thinking of is when Captain America picks up Mjolnir and the crowd goes wild. And I just remember that feeling of awe, of excitement, of joy, and just really what can only be described of as awe. It's one of my favorite movie going experiences, certainly one of the best of the MCU that I've had. And I'm thinking of this because all of these leaks has me worried that we're not going to get another moment like that. When I think back to a lot of those awe-inducing moments in the theater, many of them happened during the Infinity Saga, and there haven't been nearly as many during the Multiverse Saga, which clearly has its issues. I think most people can agree that the Infinity Saga has been much more solid than this new Multiverse Saga. A lot of that is on Marvel. They've acknowledged that. But I think something that people aren't really talking about is that at least a small fraction of the reasoning, maybe because of the increase in leak culture and the fact that there hasn't really been any big surprise that has not been leaked, aside from maybe some cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine. But when I think back to Spider-Man No Way Home, having all three Spider-Men together, that was leaked. And that should have been a crazy moment. And it was, but at the same time, when you go in kind of thinking, is this going to happen? I think this might happen. It's not as big of a moment as, again, during Endgame, seeing those scenes and being completely shocked when they do happen. For whatever reason, 7 years ago when the Infinity Saga was going to now, whether it had something to do with the pandemic or just increase to technology, TikTok being a thing, or profit incentive for leakers, there's clearly been a dramatic increase in leaks for the MCU. And at least for me moving forward, because I do want to have those moments of awe, and especially because Secret Wars is coming up even after Doomsday, and that should be filled with those moments. I mean, we've got the biggest crossover in Marvel history that's going to be on screen, and I want to feel that same feeling I felt during Endgame. And no judgment to anybody who watches these leaks or anything like that. Again, these are just movies that we're all excited for. This is the fun part of life. So really no judgment there. These are highly anticipated movies that we all love. So no judgment if you watch the leaks. But for me personally, and I'm going to maybe extend this outlook going forward and just this kind of perspective, I'm going to do my best not to look at leaks and definitely not to share leaks. I think that if the rumors are true and they're not going to be releasing the Doomsday trailer online, what do they expect? But at the same time, for me at least, because I don't want to be scrolling my For You page and see a leak come up, I want to be surprised. I want to preserve that moment of awe. I at least am not going to be looking at leaks. So I know a few things about the Doomsday trailer just because you can't avoid it. Pictures come up, but I have not seen it yet, and I'm excited to see it, and I hope you all are too.